10 signs that shows that you have low esteem and how to overcome it. Low self-esteem may play a very big role in developing some mental issues like depression. Researchers have shown that people with low esteem are at the risk of committing suicide. Low esteem is when someone lacks the confidence about who they are and what they can do. Low esteem makes these people to feel incompetent and loved and inadequate. People who suffer from low esteem are constantly afraid of making mistakes or letting other people down. Selected 10 signs that shows that you lack self-esteem and how to overcome it. Number 1 is poor confidence. If someone is suffering from low self-esteem, the person will lack confidence. This may cause you to hide away from the public or on social media. In fact, it will stop you from trying to try new things and to make you to avoid things you find challenging and difficult situations to make you feel safe. Lack of confidence will make you to be saying negative things about yourself and also joking about yourself in a negative way. To have confidence, say positive things about yourself and believe in your abilities. But nothing is impossible. A journey of 1,000 miles started with a step. Furthermore, positive thoughts and positive ways surround us with positive energy. Number 2, lack of self-control. Loss of self-control generally refers to the lack of the ability to provide conscious limitations of impulses and behavior as a result of overwhelming emotions. State of agitation such as fighting, screaming, and uncontrollable weeping are most of the most common thoughts of loss of control. When you lack self-esteem, you are unable to restrain your emotion, desires, or impulses. Having a lack of self-control can result to undesirable negative consequences like being arrested or losing a good friend. How do you improve your self-control to avoid low self-esteem? Firstly, do your best to regulate and change your responses to avoid undesirable behaviors and increase desirable ones. Have long-term goals and delay gratification. 3 is fear of failure. Fear of failure may cause you to put off or avoid any activity or scenario that has the potential to make you have a successful outcome. Someone with this condition may be scared to try new things, take risks, or embrace growth, or fear of failure. Due to his fear of failure. Fear of failure is the cause by self-low esteem. So when you notice you are afraid to fail, most people who have this trait might have developed it through critical parents that were bullying them or traumatic events or experience they had in the past. Avoid fear of failure. Don't worry about the number of times you fail, but continue to try and develop on it. Surely one day you will be successful. Benjamin Franklin would not have developed electricity if he had quitted after many failures he had. Number 4, negative social comparison. Low esteem makes people to make a negative social comparison with other people. Negative social comparison can focus on beliefs regarding coming up short in areas of abilities, personal characteristics, and performances. For example, why don't I look like her? Comparing ourselves with a full-time Instagram model can lead us to be feeling overwhelmed and low mood. Remember, you can overcome negative social comparison by knowing that social status doesn't define people. Some are artificially beautified, meaning that everything they have, their source of income, is questionable. Furthermore, some had gone through the knife to achieve such kind of beauty they portray to us. So don't compare yourself with others. Just be confident, love yourself, and believe in yourself and your abilities. Number 5, having trouble in asking what you need. Some people have trouble in asking for help or what they need. This is because they feel uneasy, because it requires surrendering your control to someone else. There are some people who are really having hard time, having trouble in asking what they need due to low self-esteem. Please stop yourself from not asking questions. Firstly, approach yourself with curiosity. Develop a better emotional vocabulary. Distinguish between your needs and wants. Lastly, always ask for help to better understand yourself. Number 7, poor outlook. Poor outlook is your general attitude towards life. Some people have a poor outlook to life or negative outlook on life. Some will say that it is a chance in a million when the problem can be solved within maybe hours. A person having poor outlook believes in impossibility instead of possibility. To overcome poor outlook, having a positive mindset on everything you see will help you. Always have a positive mental view or prospect on anything bothering you. Sabotage. Self-sabotage is when people do things that block their own successes or prevent them from accomplishing their goals. It can happen consciously or unconsciously. Self-sabotaging efforts can affect our personal and professional successes as well as our mental health. How to stop self-sabotaging? Stop trying to be a perfectionist, but do your best in everything. Secondly, develop self-awareness. Write out about your goals, create a plan and do it. Practice mindfulness, and lastly, communicate more with others. Number 9 is lack of boundaries. Lack of boundaries makes it clear that you are responsible for your own actions, thoughts, feelings, and not what people think of or perceive of you. People lack boundaries because they lack self-esteem. In fact, people that lack boundaries say yes, but to everything people tell them. Even when they want to say no, they can't say it. You can overcome lack of boundaries if you openly communicate your boundaries, reiterate and uphold your boundaries. Don't be afraid to say no. Take time to yourself, setting physical and sexual boundaries. Lastly, respecting emotional boundaries of others. Number 10, trying hard to please others. Poor esteem can cause a person to be trying hard to please others. This is because they don't know their value or value their own desires and needs. Due to low self-esteem, people who like to pleasing others have their own needs, but they don't do that. Instead, they need external validation from people. You can overcome trying to please others by establishing your boundaries, set your goals and priorities, stall for time for everything you are doing to think right. Look for signs that people are trying to take advantage of you. Help when you want to help, and lastly, pursue your own happiness. What do you think of the 10 signs that shows that you have low esteem? Share your views by commenting below. Don't forget to subscribe to our update. Thank you for watching and compliment of the season.